You know, it's been a long time since I walked around downtown. Which downtown? Let's find out next. Hey everybody, Treasure Valley Dave here, and today we're going to walk around downtown Nampa again. I think it was winter last time I did this, and now it's midsummer. I think you guys probably want to see what things look like when it's a little bit warmer out. Not quite as much snow. Wink, wink, nod, nod, because it doesn't get that much snow, right? Anyway, let's go take a walk, and I've got a few things on my mind that I wanted to talk about too. So here we are on the outskirts of downtown Nampa. This here is 12th Avenue Road, kind of heading towards a southwesterly direction. Still part of the old town. You keep going on that and it turns straight south and eventually goes out of town. So there's a shot of the library from the backside. And right across the street we find the Boise Fry Company. And of course right next to it is Stella's. So you can have your whole date night right here. Go get some fries, some ice cream, and head over to the library and, I don't know, check out a book. Yeah, it's a very attractive downtown, isn't it? Not to make any unwanted comparisons, but you know I'm not seeing the graffiti, the trash, the tents, the poop. This is very pleasant. Here's kind of the little courtyard in front of the library. And then up there is like a patio area that you can come out and look across the entire valley, at least this direction anyway. So some of the things that were on my mind have to kind of do with the market lately. The last month or so we have seen a definite yet slight change in what's going on. So you're saying, Treasure Valley Dave, are you saying it got even like busier than before? Could that even be a thing? Well, and you're in luck. It has not got busier than before. In fact, things seem to be slowing down just slightly. So this is definitely the old town right here. The old Murdoch Finance Company. Bit of Italy is pretty popular. On this side over here we have the Hong Kong restaurant. It's been a while since I've been in there. Outdoor seating over there at the Italian place. So we were talking about the market a little bit. For the first time in a long time, we actually have a little, on average, or the median price of houses have come down in Canyon County. 2.2% July over June. So we didn't see the same thing in Ada County where we had a dip. It's probably a little bit softer, but we did see it in Canyon County. So that's kind of interesting. Well, and another difference between Canyon County and Ada County is through July, or in July, the median price of homes in Ada County, and that's your Boise, Meridian, Eagle, Star, was $540,000. But compare that to Canyon County, our median was $415,000. So it's like $125,000 cheaper for median to median from Canyon to Ada. There's still a lot of demand though. Both Canyon and Ada County, the homes have been 13 days on the market on average. So that's still, that's still quite a very, I don't know, a lot of demand, very still much a seller's market. You know, they say a balanced market is 6 months. And here we're talking 13 days. So it's still a lot of demand up here. So things have softened slightly, but it's not a crash and it's not a correction or anything like that. Oh yeah, they're having free classes down here at the museum, the train depot. I think that was just this week that they were doing that. You know, if I was a population of homeless people, this is probably where I'd be hanging out. Nice and cool, a lot of action going on. I guess if we had a homeless person, this is probably his day off, huh? Free parking, wow. Alrighty. So why do we have a museum in the old train depot? Well, this town was built on the railroads. In fact, I think the railroads were here before the town was. Which, curious enough, throughout the whole of the old town is why all the streets are on an angle, because the train tracks coming through were originally on an angle. Well, they still are. So definitely the railroads have been a vital part of the history of this town. So we said, for instance, the median price in July for homes here in Canyon County was $415,000. It's like, oh my gosh, is that like so high that, you know, I can't live there anymore? Well, actually, at the same time, the national median price for homes across the entire country, which includes all those places you'd never live on a dare, is $363,000. So essentially, for an extra, I know, 52,000 bucks, you'll get a nice medium priced home here in Nampa. So this is where they have the farmers market every Saturday morning. It's a great little place just to come check out. So how are we seeing the market being a little bit softer now, Treasure Valley Dave? Why would you say that? Well, I'd say like 6 weeks, 2 months ago, we were seeing multiple offers within hours, couple days, usually over the weekend if they're going to be having open houses. And kind of rule of thumb was it'd be the offer over asking would be about 10%. So you know, a $300,000 home would be at least $330,000, and so on. We're not seeing that anymore. In fact, we're seeing some prices depending on the house, but some prices are coming down in price. Not a lot, 5,000-10,000. And I don't know, is some of that buyer fatigue? I've heard that expression. Maybe it's partly more people are out finishing up their vacations for the summer before school gets started. I think some of it too was that when the wood prices shot way up and builders bumped their prices way up real fast, and of course new construction is just about the exact same price as existing homes, so that meant that the existing home market bumped up as well. But then that peaked in May, and then prices of lumber came back down and still coming back down, and they're about normal now. So of course builders don't want to lower their prices once they're up there. I think that's a cardinal sin of some sort. Oh my gosh, there's Messenger's Pizza. Pizza by the slice. Cheap. Nice. We'll have to go in there one of these days. Oh, I've heard Pre-Funk's pretty good. Somebody needs to come take me in there. Where was I going with that? Oh yeah, so the prices came down. So I'm seeing builders actually give pretty decent size incentives to buy their places. They're being targeted about that. They're communities that are moving a little bit slower, their models are a little bit less popular, they're giving bigger incentives. Some places are not giving any incentives at all. Other builders, it's kind of based upon the price range of the house you're getting. So they're giving out decent incentives as opposed to bringing the prices back down. But then, so existing home sellers, yeah, they can't really do that incentive game at all. So they're just having to bring their prices down. And it's, again, on a case-by-case basis, depending upon the house and things like that. But and sometimes sellers, maybe they're not listening to their agents, or their agents aren't providing the most accurate information possible. But some sellers are overpricing their house like it was 2 months ago, and it's not. I think those are the ones that we're seeing sticking around on the market a little bit longer. So if you're a seller, a couple of months ago would have been the time to sell. If you're a buyer, on the other hand, right now is a fantastic time. In fact, right now through, I'm going to throw it out there, probably through the holidays, because normally, whatever that means, the market would slow down. You know, over the holidays, people have other things they want to focus on and stuff like that. Absolutely understandable. With things a little softer now, with the holidays coming up, starting the process right about now would probably be a great step for you to take if you're looking at moving up here. Like I say, we're about 50,000 more here in Canyon County than the national average. And of course, that national average has a lot of places that are places you'd never live, but it also has a lot of really expensive places. So if you're in one of those more expensive places, maybe you could sell if your market hasn't started softening, and then come up here and then maybe be about the same price for your housing. Yeah, so it's not the same screaming deal that it used to be up here in the Treasure Valley, but if you can live here, ooh, look, a little tiny freak alley here. But if you can live here for the same cost that you have wherever you are down there, you're flying in, that's a nice little place for some coffee. And then you count that we throw in the quality of life here for free. Are you kidding me? I'd be on the next U-Haul heading this way. Yes, this is a great time to start the process. So what does that process look like? Well, whether it's here in the Treasure Valley or someplace else, maybe you'll want to start to figure out where it is you want to go to. Maybe you're escaping, maybe you're just looking for a change. Well, I'm going to say the Treasure Valley could probably accommodate both of those things. So you figure out where you want to go, talk to an agent in that area, get some information on things that are important to you, jobs, schools, relaxing places to go fishing, or whatever it is that you need to know about. Maybe, and I highly suggest this, take your fact-finding trip. Go out there, check it out, spend a couple days, a week, meet with your agent. Go see a couple houses, not to buy necessarily, but just so you can kind of get an idea of what your money would buy. Oh yeah, you can buy some stuff in there with your money too. That's a voice of experience talking. And then let's work on figuring out your plan. When are you going to be coming this way? When is it that you want to move here? Like I say, my crystal ball's out at the repair shop, but just kind of seeing what's going on. I'm thinking, if you can get into your house between now and maybe after the holidays, I think you're going to do pretty nice price-wise. It's not that prices aren't rocketing up like they had been. Did you know the first 7 months of this year, January through July, prices here in the Canyon County went up something like, just about 30%? Is that right? Yeah, I think it is. Rents have gone up about as much as well, on a percentage basis. It's been a rocket ship, but now it seems to be just like leveling off a little bit. It's not sputtering out, but it's leveling off a little bit. So your prices can be, let's just say it's like things are going on sale right now. And if you're going to buy something big and expensive like that, wouldn't you want to pay sales prices instead of full price? That's kind of what I'm thinking. You know what's funny? This brick apartment complex across the street over there, when we first moved up here back in 13, that was for sale. I forget how many units. There's a bunch of 1 bedroom, 1 bath, a bunch of 2 bedroom, 1 bath, 2 bath. The whole thing was going for like $180,000. And it's like, oh, woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? So this is what I'm thinking. This is probably the time for you to move. I'd be one of those people first in line, because when people start getting the idea that, hey, everyone's leaving, then of course that pushes demand up and prices will start to go up. But if you're one of those early adopters, as they say, this might just be your chance. This might be your wake-up call. So what are you going to do? Well, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. Let me answer some of your questions, get you on my calendar for your trip up here. One thing that we do here at Treasure Valley Dave, and it's not just me, we've got Treasure Valley Marine, Treasure Valley Steven, and we're experts. We've all relocated. We've all been through that process. And what really helps that we found out is video. We'll go out and walk through a neighborhood for you. We'll walk through a house for you. Make it feel like you're right here, like you're standing right beside us. So that's kind of nice. Because sometimes you can't jump on a plane every time a house comes on the market. It doesn't mean you can't give us a holler and say, it might be the one. So reach out and give us a call. We're up here just waiting to help you make the same move that we did and make it as stress-free as possible, answer all your questions, get all your information, help put your plan together, and get you up here. Looking forward to it. Give us a call, give us a text, give us an email, send us some smoke signals. It doesn't matter. We want to help you, and we're here to do that. So anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, please go ahead and share and like it and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And well, as always, this is Treasure Valley Dave. Looking forward to helping you get home. Bye.